Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Omkar Jagdare and I'm coming at you from Detroit, Michigan. And today I'm going to talk to you about how I passed my PMP exam in less than 4 weeks. But before we get started, I would really appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up to the video. It allows me to reach out to more people just like you. So let's get started. So I'm going to give you 4 tips what I did to pass this exam. All right. So number 1 tip, sign up for the exam. Sign up for about 4, 6, 8, depending upon how confident you are. Sign up for the exam right away. As soon as you watch this video, sign up for this exam. The reason I'm saying that is, understand one thing. Once you sign up for the exam, you will automatically start putting that artificial pressure on yourself to study, and that is what helped me to study for the exam. I watched a video on YouTube about a lady who passed the PMP exam in less than 2 weeks, and I was like, well, she may be really smarter than me, so I was like, I'm gonna give myself 4 weeks. The mistake I didn't hear it properly, but she studied for 2 weeks, 8 hours a day. I knew I couldn't do that, and I was actually, when I signed up for the exam, I was kind of like a little bit shocked, and I was a little bit scared also, but I was like, it's done now, I can't change it. I didn't want to pay $70 to reschedule it, so I was like, I might as well study for it. Okay, now second thing you need to do is you need to go to youtube.com and look for somebody named Andrew Ramdayal. Andrew Ramdel is the genius behind preparing for PMP exam. He is the reason I have passed this exam. So he has been my coach all along. I've watched his videos on YouTube, and that has what helped me the most, to be honest. So let's look at a couple of his YouTube videos and see how he has helped me. Now, if you look here, this is Andrew Ramdale's profile on YouTube, and let's look at his YouTube videos. So if you really see, in his every week he comes up with a live YouTube video in which he basically explains you what PMP exam is, what questions like usually come up. He'll also answer a lot of questions for people who are attending it live. So these people will have questions for him. Hey, what should I study? What should I not study? Not only that, there are a lot of people who have also taken the PMP exam recently who are attending these live sessions, and they are telling him about, hey, I passed the exam. Hey, I did this to pass the exam. These type of questions came up in the recent exam. So this is one of the best program you can put yourself, and this is free. This is free. Can you imagine that? So I will highly encourage you to subscribe to his channel and start watching these videos. And the best part about his videos is, here's what I'll tell you. So let's look at it. So if you see, I've actually watched this video, but in every video, what he does, he goes through 10 problem questions, and these practice questions will help you prepare for the exam. My secret was, for the 4 weeks I signed up, first 2 weeks I had not even started studying. I bought a book online, but I never read it. But what I did, no matter what, how late it was at night, I studied for his questions. Every night I did these 10 questions, but the most important thing about getting these questions right or wrong was not how you do on it, but understanding what Andrew was saying, understanding why he was saying that this question is right or wrong, and his explanation behind it, because that's what helped me build the agile project manager mindset. And that's the secret behind this exam, which is building your project manager mindset. If you can develop that mindset, this exam is going to be a piece of cake for you. All right, so third step, what I need you to do is go to Udemy and you look up for Andrew Ramdayal. Again, as I said, this guy is the secret sauce. He is the pundit to solve this exam. Now you go here and you look up his class. This is the class. All right, now this is what I want you to see. So if you really see, I've finished this class. So if you really see, this is 35 hours of studying, and it has multiple sections. It has introduction, exam details. It has everything you need to pass the exam. If you can study this, regularly, I guarantee you that you will pass this exam, but I'll be honest with you folks. I have studied this class and that's the only reason I have passed it. Now, the most important section in this is the agile project management section. So section 18, 19, 20, I would also study 21, 22 and 20, everything else. Okay, so definitely study this no matter what. And now I'm also going to talk to you about agile mindset. Now, the agile mindset, do not study this section without going through the course. The reason is because this section will teach you exactly how to build that mindset, but I don't want you to study that before watching the course. Okay, so mind that. Now, so this is the class, and the agile mindset will basically help you develop your mindset. All right, here's the best thing about it. After every lecture, he has quizzes, so he will go ahead and ask you like 20 questions. You can look at these questions and you can be answering them. Once you answer these questions, it will basically tell you how you did it, and you can understand how well you're doing on this maybe content, how well you're doing on that section. So your goal is to get at least 80% on these practice questions. If you're able to get more than 80%, you're good to go. Now, the fourth and the last tip for this exam. All right, let's go to the mock test. Now, this is the best thing that's ever happened. All right, so I've actually solved this exam and I scored. The first time I took this exam about 3 days before I was going to give my exam, my final exam. And the reason I did this exam is I said to myself, if I don't score at least 70% in this exam, I will reschedule my exam. So that was my plan. So I took this exam and I scored 64%. But here's what happened. Because I scored 64%, I was like, hey, you know what? Still have 3 days. If I put my heart and soul into it, I should be able to get to up to 80%. But I worked really hard for last 3 days, like almost day and night, and I was able to get to about 80% or more. All right. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to, whenever you schedule your exam, 1 week before that, take this mock exam and make sure if you're able to score more than 70%, go ahead and take the exam. You're good to go. If you're not able to get up to 70, if you are between 60 to 70%, you still have time. You can study for a week and you can go for it. If you're getting less than 50% or around 50%, I would suggest reschedule the exam, because you still need 2 to 3 weeks more time to prepare. All right, so that is my suggestion. So saying that, that's all I have for you. Now also, because you guys stayed here for the entire time, I'm gonna give you the secret sauce of passing this exam. Here's the thing. Let's say you are not, you give yourself 6 weeks to study for this exam, and for some reason you're not able to put in the work. Some reason, you have a lot of things going on, whatever. This is the secret. If you're not able to do anything, I need you to look and study the agile section here. This agile section 19 and 20 is the most important section you can study for this exam, because this exam is focused on agile project management. Most of the questions I had were agile project management and hybrid project management. So I would study these 3 things and then look up the agile mindset and the mock test. So basically, I've also cut down your entire studying time in 10 hours. If you have no other choice and you want to take this exam no matter what, and you just have to go for it, and you have no choice about rescheduling, study these 10 hours at least, and that will prepare you the minimum for you to pass the exam. Now, it's gonna be a shot in the dark with this studying, but it will prepare you the most you can in like less than a week if you did not study for 6 weeks. All right, so saying that, that's all I have for you, but I'll see you in the next video. Take care.